So, I recently posted a video about how I was able to relocate to US as a language teaching assistant. Video, I'll break down the whole process. How do you apply? What do you need for application? And where can you apply it? And the actual process, like what was my experience through the application process. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time seeing this face, my name is Priska. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You can click the subscribe button so that you can see more of my videos. I post videos on lifestyle, hair, and beauty. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So, I recently posted a video about how I was able to relocate to US as a language teaching assistant. So, that video, I didn't really give in-depth detail about the whole process or about the program and what does it entail. So in this video, I'll break down the whole process. How do you apply? What do you need for application? And where can you apply it? And the actual process, like what was my experience through the application process. So Fulbright language teaching assistant, I'll be saying FLTA because that's a long word. So FLTA is an exchange program that usually takes teachers from different countries. They usually take teachers from, for Africa, I know they take teachers from Tanzania, they take teachers from Kenya, they also take teachers from South Africa and Nigeria and Morocco. Yeah. So maybe the list of countries have changed, but those are the countries that I know as of now. And they also take teachers from other continents. So I think in total they take teachers from 55 countries. And those teachers will be allocated to different US institutions, either colleges or universities, where they'll be teaching Swahili, where they'll be teaching their own language, where they'll be teaching their native language. So if your native language is Swahili, you'll be teaching Swahili. If your native language is Arabic, you'll be doing the same. So in my case, I'm from Tanzania, where we speak Swahili as our native language. So I remember my friend Twaha. Thank you so much, Twaha. Yeah, he's the one who told me about the program. He told me around, it was March. Yeah, I think it was March, if I'm not mistaken. That's when he told me about the program. And then I visited the US Embassy page in my country, US Embassy TZ Google page. And then I saw the call for application. And then I read through, they usually provide a PDF document that you can read and see if you qualify, if you have all the qualifications. So you can just visit US Embassy page in your country. So if it's US Embassy Kenya or US Embassy Nigeria or whatever, and then you can see the application process on all the requirements that they need. So after doing the application online, I'll also try. So after submitting my application online, they usually say like, when should you expect that they will reach out to you for the next stage? So I think on the page, they say they'll reach out around June or July, if I'm not mistaken, but they didn't. It was a little bit, the process was a little bit delayed. So they reached out later than the expected time. So they reached me out, like they sent me an email like, hey, congratulations, you have been selected for the Fulbright, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I'll try to check the email. I'll show you here. Yeah, so after that, they usually tell you to get ready and prepare for interview. That's like the next stage after submitting your application online, and then you qualify for the next stage. So you will be invited for interview. It might be It might be online interview or they might do in person. So it depends. For us, I remember it was online interview. So they sent me the email and then they sent me a link for the interview and time. So I remember they asked me questions about my experience as a teacher, and they also asked me a little bit about my knowledge on my culture, because you're expected to be cultural ambassador, so it's normal that you should be a little bit informed about your culture. So that's what they did. They also did a little bit, they asked me a little bit of personal questions, like what kind of person are you and other things, because they want to be sure that the person they're selecting is someone who is a good person and will be able to be a good ambassador. So I remember after interview, they told me when they will reach out to me and give me this. So after interview, I think it took like 1 or 2 days, I remember. And then they sent me email that I'm selected for the next stage, which is doing TOEFL exam. That's like one of the qualification. When you're doing application, you will see that you need to have a TOEFL exam. But if you don't have, I mean TOEFL results. So if you don't have TOEFL result at that time, or you have never done TOEFL exam, then you can just do after being selected for the next step. So for me, they sent us document registration and document that you will need for you to be able to prepare for exam. And we did that. And about the result, they usually require at least you get 80 out of 120. Yeah. So you should be able to get something around 80, or if you're lucky, you might get lower marks and still be able to go to the next stage. But if you really want to get the chance and you don't want to like be in a very bad spot, it's better to do it and get more than 80 so that you can be in a safe space. And then after TOEFL exam, you're required to submit your TOEFL results. So after doing TOEFL exam, it takes around 10 days for the result to be out. After that, you'll send results to your supervisor from your country, who will be able to send it to IIE, which is a department responsible for the selection. And then after submitting your TOEFL result, usually the stage that comes after that is you'll get a list of universities, and then you will like match, it's like matchmaking. You will select them, you will rank them according to which university do you wish to go to, and then, oh, which university do you prefer over the other. And then the university also gets a chance to do the same for you. So it's like you're selecting the uni, and the uni has to select you back for you to be able to go to that university. So after selecting those unis, you just wait for several days, several weeks. Timing and every step in this video like might be different depending on where you are from, who is the supervisor in your country. So not everything has to be like what I'm saying in this video. Yep. So after selecting unis and submitting your ranking, then you will be able to hear from the universities maybe within like several days or weeks. They will usually send you the, what is it called, term of agreement, no, it's term of appointment. Yeah, term of appointment, which will be saying like, hey, you have been selected to go to this university and blah 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 blah. So after getting that document, you'll have to prepare for your visa interview, and then after you get your visa, you can travel. So, like the whole process, everything that I explained here, it's according to my experience, not everything has to be the same for everyone. So if there's any slightly change, there might be slightly changes according to countries and supervisor and requirements and everything. So just expect a little bit of changes, but that's how the whole process is like. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video. Bye bye.